And we've still got multiple days until the next UFC fight week. I just had a voice crack in the intro, so you know it's going to be a good video. So still multiple days until fight week. We've still got this weekend off. I don't really know what I'm going to do this weekend, man. I've got nothing else planned, man. I usually fill up my Sunday watching UFC because I live in New Zealand, so the cards are in Sunday. But Stephen Thompson versus Kevin Holland's been made. Kevin Holland is not retired at all. I did have my doubts about whether or not he was retiring, but I thought when he made that second statement, man, maybe we never were going to see Kevin Holland fight in MMA again. Maybe I thought he was going to go do something like kickboxing or some sort of grappling, like you see like Fury Pro Grappling, invitational tournaments and stuff like that. Maybe I thought we could see him do something like that. But Stephen Thompson versus Kevin Holland is made, and I think maybe what Kevin Holland wanted is he didn't want to have to fight up the rankings. It's kind of, he wanted to leapfrog the rankings. I feel like after he's taken that fight with Khamzat Chimaev, which is only 3 weeks ago, might I add, only 3 weeks ago, I think he just said to the UFC, man, like, I just did you guys such a big favour. I saved the card single-handedly. Well, not single-handedly save the card. There are some unsung heroes on that card, but I saved the card. I saved the Chimaev fight. Do me a favour. Give me someone that's ranked because I don't want to have to fight these unranked guys. And you look at the 170-pound division. There's definitely some unranked guys that could probably beat Kevin Holland, if we're being honest. But yeah, it's going to be taking place. I believe it's early December. It is. It's looking like a good card, and it's not in the Apex. Let's go. Because it's not in the Apex, it's actually going to be decent. Let's go. Oh my god, please burn down the Apex so we get good fight nights again, please. But yeah, he was saying he just retired. I didn't really buy it too much, but when he doubled down on it, I thought, man, maybe we never see him fight in MMA again. I thought maybe he's going to do something like kickboxing. Maybe do something like that, like what Overeem's doing this weekend. I need to make a video about that. Just letting you guys know, Alistair Overeem is fighting in kickboxing this weekend. I'm actually looking forward to it. I don't really know how I feel about him winning though. But it's a trilogy fight. They both fought each other before. They're 1-1 each. First round KO, but nothing to do with this fight. Stephen Thompson, I mean, he fought 2 grapplers in a row, man. He fought Bilal Muhammad, and then he fought Gilbert Burns, and he lost the decisions to both of those guys. You know, his grappling defenses are pretty good to not get submitted, especially by someone like Gilbert Burns. But Thompson wants a striker. Holland's probably going to strike with him. But the thing is, do we pick an almost 40-year-old Stephen Thompson to beat Kevin Holland at this point in his career? In a purely striking matchup, honestly, I almost feel like he's gonna win. I don't see Kevin Holland trying to mix in the wrestling and the takedowns and the grappling voice crack. I think Holland's gonna want to keep this fight on the feet as well. So it's such a tough one, man. Kevin Holland really is leapfrogging the rankings. I think it's just because he did such a big favour with the UFC by fighting Chimaev on short notice. I think that this is kind of the UFC's thank you present to him, giving him a ranked opponent, Stephen Thompson. How high is Stephen Thompson actually ranked in the official UFC rankings? Because I think he's top 10. Am I correct in saying that? I think he might be top 10. He is. He's ranked 7. This is a huge ranking jump. Holland's not even ranked. He's going to be jumping right into the top 10. And then if he beats Stephen Thompson, he could maybe fight someone like Gilbert Burns. Wow. Or even Vicente Luque. That would be a banger of a fight, man. I don't know. I think it's a weird one. I don't know who's really going to win. I'm thinking about it. I think I might side with Kevin Holland for the youth factor. I feel like that's quite important. I feel like the youth of Holland is probably going to be quite important. But if it's a purely striking matchup, which I think it might be, Stephen Thompson really does have a good chance here. And he's looking alright. Like, he is losing decisions, but he's looking great on Instagram. You know, he's not looking like a guy that's almost 40 years old. It's interesting, man. Stephen Thompson, he's a great guy. I really like him. I think everyone really does. But it's a tough one. I might go with Holland here. He's got a really good reach advantage. I think he might be able to utilize that. I don't think he's going to get a KO. But then again, I feel like Thompson's going to be gritty enough and a veteran enough to outpoint him over 3 rounds. 5 rounds even. Man, it's an interesting fight. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. This is just another quick video, not even 5 minutes long. Trying to pump out the content for you guys, that you guys know what's going on. And Thompson versus Holland. Let me know what you think in the comments.